Hi guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all well and safe. I make a lot of bookish content on this channel. So if you are a book lover and a reader, do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell icon. So I'm very happy and excited for today's video because it's something new for me. It's a very common format but I've never done it before, so I'm happy to do it. It's a book versus movie video and the book/movie for today is Persuasion by Jane Austen. Now Persuasion by Jane Austen is one of my favorite reads, and if you haven't read that novel then please go for it. You will not be disappointed. On 15 July, Netflix released the movie adaptation of Persuasion by the same name. Anne Elliot is 27 years old and she has been separated from her first and the only lover, Frederick Wentworth, a captain in the Navy for 8 years now. Anne Elliot was basically persuaded by her well-wishers to give his love up because he did not have any rank, he did not have any ancestry, and he wasn't rich. Now 8 years later, what has happened is that Frederick Wentworth has risen in terms of his success. He has become rich and he was always handsome. And as for Anne, her own family's fortunes have dwindled because her father is somebody who doesn't know how to deal with money and he is self-obsessed, and so is her elder sister. So at this juncture, Anne and Frederick have very different situations than they had 8 years ago, and they cross paths again. Now what is going to happen this time when they meet again? Will they accept each other or will they just drift apart once more? So this is the premise of the story in the book as well as the movie. So when the movie released on Netflix, I wasn't able to watch it straight away for various reasons. So I did what everybody does. I read reviews of Persuasion, and my god, those reviews really made sure that my expectations went underground because most of these reviews were so negative and they were attacking the movie and how people really don't hold back when they have to criticize something. And when I started watching the movie, I wasn't expecting much. After having watched it and after comparing it to the book, I will say that I don't agree with each and every negative point raised by the reviews. Some points were rather extreme, but I do have certain things that I would like to share. The first one being the vibe. In the book, Anne Elliot has this longing and this yearning for Frederick Wentworth after she realizes that she has lost the love of her life, and her grief is palpable, and as a reader you are able to feel her emotions, which is why reading this book is a very beautiful and a sad experience, which is what makes this story so special. The movie, I felt, was missing this vibe for the most part. Yes, there were sad moments, but mostly they were far and few and they were scattered, and the movie had a very comedic and a frivolous vibe. So in the movie, Anne Elliot, played by Dakota Johnson, is the narrator, and she breaks the fourth wall time and again to basically narrate the story and tell the viewers about the characters. Now this vibe was reminiscent of Fleabag, which by the way is a phenomenal show. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend that you do. Anyway, so it reminded me of Fleabag. There are other shows as well where the characters break the fourth wall, but in case of Persuasion, Dakota Johnson's portrayal of Anne Elliot and the way she broke the fourth wall again and again reminded me of Phoebe Waller-Bridge in the Fleabag, and again that vibe felt out of place. If they had maintained the original vibe of the novel, it would have sufficed. It would have been beautiful still. The next thing is the dialogues and the words used by the characters in the movie. So ideally, when a movie is adapted from a book, the dialogues written by the author can be used because that makes sense. And in case of Persuasion, a lot of times that was the case, but then there were certain parts in the movie where the dialogues were definitely 2022, the vocabulary was definitely 2022. Words like, he made me a playlist and now we are exes. It's like you're watching the movie, you're engrossed in the movie and you hear the word exes or playlists, or then I don't trust a 10. It feels weird, it feels out of place, and that's what happened with me. Now I want to talk about Anne Elliot, played by Dakota Johnson in the movie. If I look at Dakota Johnson's portrayal of Anne Elliot individually, and if I don't compare it with my expectations that I had after reading the book, individually she did a spectacular job. She looked beautiful and she was a lot of fun to watch. The only problem is that Anne Elliot is not supposed to be a fun character. She's supposed to be sad, and and she's supposed to be gloomy, because that is the vibe of the story. Comparing the movie Persuasion with the novel Persuasion, the movie definitely doesn't come anywhere near the novel, and that is obviously my personal opinion. You can disagree with me, but individually the movie is not bad to watch. You can totally watch it. It's entertaining. If you haven't read the book at all, then yeah, go for it. It's a fun, light-hearted movie. And if you have read the book and you are willing to be open-minded, which I'm not sure you will be because the book is phenomenal, even you can watch the movie. So Persuasion, for somebody who hasn't read the novel, is going to be the kind of movie which will present a blend of a chick flick and a period film, which is a rather interesting blend. And Dakota Johnson is truly a lot of fun to watch, so that is definitely a plus point. So that was it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you want to connect with me on my social media, then the links are in the description. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.